The salt debate: how much sodium is too much for your heart? Welcome to Thrive Daily, your trusted source for science-backed health insights. Today, we're diving deep into the great salt debate to uncover the truth about sodium and your heart health. For decades, salt has been viewed as a primary antagonist to heart health. While sodium is an essential nutrient, vital for maintaining bodily functions like plasma volume, nerve impulse transmission, and cellular activity, its consumption levels are often a significant concern. It's important to recognize that sodium deficiency is extremely rare in healthy individuals, suggesting that most people consume far more than is physiologically necessary. The widespread consensus among health authorities is that excessive sodium intake poses considerable health risks, though the exact optimal amount and whether extremely low intake can also be detrimental remain subjects of ongoing scientific inquiry. This discussion aims to explore the established dangers of excessive sodium, delve into the complexities and emerging perspectives on lower intake levels, and offer practical strategies for achieving a heart-healthy balance. Let's start with what we know for sure. Excessive sodium intake is a well-documented threat to your cardiovascular system. The primary culprit? High blood pressure or hypertension. When you consume too much sodium, your body retains water, increasing blood volume and putting immense strain on your arteries. This isn't just about a number on a cuff. Hypertension is a leading cause of strokes and coronary heart disease events globally. But the damage goes beyond blood pressure. High sodium can directly harm your blood vessels, leading to inflammation, structural changes, and even enlargement of your heart muscle. This means even if your blood pressure seems okay, chronic high sodium could be silently damaging your heart. The consequences are severe: increased risk of stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and kidney disease. Globally, nearly 2 million deaths each year are linked to excessive sodium consumption. And it's not just internal. You might notice immediate signs like puffiness, bloating, and unexplained weight gain due to water retention. Beyond the cardiovascular system, high sodium intake has been associated with kidney disease, gastric cancer, osteoporosis, and Meniere's disease. So what are the official recommendations? The World Health Organization advises less than 2,000 milligrams of sodium per day, equivalent to about 1 teaspoon of salt. The American Heart Association is even stricter, suggesting under 1,500 milligrams daily for most adults. Federal recommendations in the U.S. advise adults and teens to limit sodium intake to less than 2,300 milligrams per day. Yet the average American consumes over 3,400 milligrams, and the global average is a staggering 4,310 milligrams. This massive gap isn't because we're all oversalting our food. Over 70% of the sodium in our diets comes from packaged and prepared foods, not the salt shaker. This is an invisible burden, making it incredibly challenging for individuals to reduce intake without systemic changes. Now, for the nuance. While too much sodium is clearly bad, some research suggests that too little might also pose risks. This is known as the J-curve hypothesis. Studies like the PURE study, involving over 100,000 people, found an optimal range of 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams of sodium daily, with risks increasing both above and below this range. Why? Severely restricting sodium can trigger compensatory mechanisms in your body, increasing hormones like renin and aldosterone, and even adrenaline. It's also been linked to higher cholesterol, triglycerides, and crucially, increased insulin resistance, a major driver of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And there's a risk of hyponatremia, dangerously low blood sodium, which can cause symptoms from headaches to seizures and even be fatal in severe cases. Older adults and endurance athletes are particularly vulnerable. It's a complex scientific debate, with challenges in conducting long-term trials and varying individual salt sensitivities. This means a one-size-fits-all approach might not be ideal, and personalized guidance is key. So if it's not just the salt shaker, where is all this sodium coming from? The biggest culprits are often surprising. Think deli meat sandwiches, canned soups, pizza, burgers, burritos, and even processed poultry. Many foods don't even taste salty, but are packed with sodium, like bread, cereals, and cottage cheese. Understanding these hidden sources is your first step to taking control. Other common sources are egg dishes, pasta mix dishes, savory snacks like chips and crackers, as well as commercial sauces, dressings, and instant products. Ready to take action? Here are practical strategies. First, read labels. Check the daily value for sodium. Aim for less than 100% DV, under 2,300 milligrams. Understand terms like salt/sodium-free and no salt added. Second, choose fresh. Prioritize fruits, vegetables, unsalted nuts, whole grains, and fresh meats. Third, cook at home. Use herbs, spices, garlic, onion powder, and no salt seasoning blends instead of salt. Consider lower sodium salt substitutes with potassium. Fourth, smart shopping. Opt for low sodium canned goods and rinse sodium-containing foods like beans. Fifth, be mindful when eating out. Ask for no added salt, sauces on the side, and check nutrition info. Don't forget potassium. Sodium and potassium work together. Increasing potassium intake through fruits and vegetables can help lower blood pressure and reduce heart disease risk. It's about balance, not just restriction. Remember, optimal sodium intake is highly individual. Factors like genetics, age, and existing health conditions play a role. Always consult your doctor or a registered dietitian for personalized advice, especially if you have conditions like high blood pressure, heart failure, or diabetes. The good news? Your taste buds can adapt. As you reduce sodium, your palate will adjust, and you might find you don't even miss the extra salt. In conclusion, the salt debate is complex, but the message is clear. Excessive sodium is a danger, but extreme restriction also has nuances. Most of our sodium comes from hidden sources in processed foods. By making informed choices, embracing fresh foods, and cooking smart, you can achieve a heart-healthy sodium balance. Your heart health is in your hands. Small, consistent changes can lead to a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more science-backed health insights. What are your biggest challenges with sodium? Let us know in the comments below. And check out our other videos on healthy eating for more tips. Thanks for watching.